Hello, Aquarius. So this is going to be your reading for the month of December 2020. So this will be for the signs Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node in Aquarius. So if you do not resonate with this, please make sure that you check your other signs. So these are not the cards I pulled for you. This is going to be your layout. We're going to pull a card to find out what will bring you abundance, anything that will be renewing or coming back. If you are at an impasse right now, where you're feeling like you're at a crossroads, if you're torn between, do I decide to do this or this? We're going to pull a card on what you might need to release at this time. What is clouding your judgment or confusing you? What you should trust your instincts about. And then we're going to pull some zodiac cards to hone in on your soul tribe, to find out the sign of your soulmate and how others perceive you. First, we are going to pull we're going to do some charm casting. So I'm going to pull some charms. I have Lenormand cards, or Lenormand charms here that I have put together, and we are going to see what we have. We have the heart, the lilies, and the boat. So, lilies can be like, they can represent like a grandparent or maturity, but it also tends to represent sexual, like actual physical sex and the desires of sex. And then with there being a heart here and having a boat, give me one moment here. I want to choose your deck as well. So, I don't know what deck I want to use yet. I'm trying to decode this sentence here. So, with the boat, the holidays are coming, and the boat can actually represent the holidays or traveling, a journey, things like that. And like I was saying, lilies can be fertility and sexuality. It can represent your elders or mature, things like that. If we're putting this into a sentence, this can represent maybe going home for the holidays, visiting your family. And we also got the heart. This is passion and romance and love, happiness. These are all really good charms here for Lenormand. And I have my Lenormand cards. So at the end, I will pull a clarifying card for this. But for some of you, this literally can mean traveling, going home for the holidays, things like that. For others, it could be about romance and love, maybe traveling to visit, someone that you're very passionate about. So let's get a deck here. What do I want to use? All right. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node for the month of December 2020 for the highest good. I just had looked at the thing to make sure I was recording, and it said it was at 4 minutes and 44 seconds. So if 444 means anything to you, I know it does for me. Okay, what is going to bring Aquarius abundance in the month of December? I almost feel like I'm being pulled to the other deck. I couldn't decide. Let's see what we have. Awesome. Wow. So we have the scales tipping in your favor. In regards to that, you are having success and victory, breaking the ties and the chains of the addictions and things like that. By doing so, that brings in more abundance. You know, this has kind of been a pattern here, and a lot of, you know, I think a lot of us are going through this where, you know, maybe if I stop buying the scratch-offs, if I stop buying all, you know, the beer and the wine or whatever, yeah, I'm going to have letting go of some of those vices and being successful at it. For some of you, you might actually be winning a court case because we have justice here. So you might actually have some legal things going on at this time. And this is public victory and success. And this also means when you get the justice and the upright that you will win your court case. So some of you very well could be in a court case at this time, and you'll be hearing back that you won. All right, let's keep moving for renewal. So this card reminds me of spring because we have kind of the bare trees over here. We have snow, the leaves, you know, and then it kind of moves over into spring and then summer. It's, you know, like, what is it? Perennials? Are those the ones that come back? Anyway, let's see what might be coming back around for you. Something that's renewing, a second chance for Aquarius. Yeah, perennials, because the annuals only stay for a year. Justice. Card number 11. 11 is a master number. This can represent a Libra. So if some of you are hoping for a second chance with your Libra, that could very well be. Maybe you're taking something back to court. Maybe there's, either way, the scales are tipping in your favor. You're having another shot and things will be more fair this time. Under the deck, we have the 9 of Wands. She is the wounded warrior. She's been through a lot of stuff, and she's kind of like putting up her walls, putting up her literal walls here. Yeah, I think you've been through a lot of stuff. Some of it might not have been very fair. And you're guarding yourself. You're protecting yourself. You might be able to bring those walls down because it looks like the scales are tipping in your favor. So for the impasse, if you're at a crossroads with something, what does Aquarius need to head toward? You know, when we're like, am I supposed to choose this job or this job? Or am I supposed to move or stay? Am I supposed to pick this person or that person? You know, a lot of times we're pulled to tarot because you're at that, I don't know, you know, if I choose this, am I being selfish? And maybe that's not what I'm, you know, like, oh, trust your gut, trust your intuition. How do you know which one's which? Am I being selfish, or is this what I'm supposed to do? What does the universe want me to do? This is why, you know, this is why tarot is helpful. So, which way does Aquarius need to go? What do they need to head toward in this impasse? What does Aquarius need to head toward? Three of Cups. So this is your inner circle. This is your, your friends, your inner circle, though, your closest knit. Like this is like a girls' night out, guys' night out. I'm with my, my nearest and dearest, closest friends. It's like a celebration where your kindred spirits. Under the deck, we have Four of Cups. So we've got Three of Cups, Four of Cups. So trying to get the energy of how this is feeling right now. The Four of Cups is usually this, these are my cups over here. This is, I've been there and done that. I know, this is all I've ever known. So why would I think I can have this awesome rainbow cup over here? I've never had this before. Why would I be able to have that? This is celebration. But it's almost like I'm feeling, gosh, I don't know. I'm going to have to clarify that. I'm actually going to pull this here so I can do that in a little bit. Because this is like the feeling of, I don't know, you know how we get where you're being an introvert, like you're being invited places to go out with your friends, but you don't necessarily want to. This is how I'm feeling that is, and I feel like that's what this is saying. Like, she's like, yuck, I don't really want to go out. I don't want to go be around people. And you're at the impasse and we're asking what you're supposed to do. That's saying, go out with your friends. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. So release. What does Aquarius need to release? Two of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. And then we have the Four of Cups underneath. So the Two of Pentacles is where we're juggling. And the Three of Pentacles is kind of where you want to be as far as things are coming together and I'm getting paid for what I'm doing, or things are really, starting to really manifest, or I'm, like the Two is like you're holding on to these things and you have no other hands to grab in anything new. It can be off balance. It can be, juggling and trying to manage things, and you actually have to release something in order to balance things out. So with this being release, and the Eight of Wands is about communication. Some of you could be communicating with, if you're, what do we have, all this social media, this Instagram and, like you're maybe up in two different people's DMs or multiple, like communicating, and maybe you need to release communication with one person, and you know, like this is, I'm bored with what I have, so I'm just going to be like, I don't know. I'm going to clarify. This card is very annoying to me, this Four of Cups. Trying to figure out this energy here for this Four of Cups under the deck. It keeps coming up of what you're supposed to head toward and release. It has something to do with, I'm bored with what I have. It's either I'm bored with what I have, or I don't even see what I have because I'm in this lower vibration. You know, like, I want to be by myself. I don't want to do anything with anybody else. And you're not even seeing that there's this beautiful offer over here, you know, this offer to go celebrate with your friends, or maybe an offer of who you're supposed to be communicating with, but you're too busy juggling all this other stuff. So we'll figure it out. Let's see. What is causing you confusion? What is clouding? What is clouding Aquarius judgment? Magician. So when we're in a lower vibration, we can actually manifest what, you know, if we're saying that, you know, like that Four of Cups, that must be the energy that's coming forth. And, you know, the Four of Cups, we've got the Three Cups there. This is all I've ever had. This is all I've ever known. My life's been shit. Why would I ever think I can, you know, and you're just going to keep manifesting what you've always had and what you've always known. And you have to stop doing it in that way of that, you know, so that you can have and see that other cup behind you and realize you can have more than you've ever known. You can have, you know, so let's see what's under the deck. So we have the Ten of Swords. This is all that pain. The Ten of Swords is being stabbed in the back, kicked while you're down, rock bottom. You can't get any lower. Let's see. So when we've been through this, we need to take time to heal and raise our vibration. So let's go ahead and, so because of all the pain, you might be manifesting the wrong shit. Or not realizing that you're manifesting kind of just that lower, but let's see, what does Aquarius need to follow their instincts about? Nine of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. So someone is making you an offer with roots, with substance. There is an offer. This can be a job. This can be relationship. The Ace of Pentacles is a fantastic card. And the Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment. That's basically your heart's desire. Everything that you've ever wanted. You know, you see this treasure here. You see like jumping for joy. Like this is absolute, like, holy crap. What you thought you never could have. You're supposed to trust your instinct on that. Go back to your inner child and know, you know, before you were jaded and all that. Let's see. 10 of Wands. So this is that heavy burden. We've got a 10 again. So this is, the hard work is over. You can now set down the burden. All right, I'm going to clarify with a different deck, and then I'm going to pull the energies, and then I'm going to do the other Lenormand card. Let me do this one. I was feeling drawn to this one for some reason. All right, so help me clarify this deck for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node for their highest good. And just split it at the Hangman. Hangman is getting that different perspective. All right, so this was pretty self-explanatory. We're going to be successful at breaking the ties of our vices, of our all of that devil energy. So we will be successful, and that will bring abundance. You will have a renewal, a renewed fairness. Things will be a lot more fair and balanced. And for some of you, it could be a Libra coming back. At the impasse, this is where we want to... So Aquarius wants to head towards the Three of Cups. Please clarify. At the impasse, they want to head towards their Three of Cups. Please clarify. All right, so we have the Sun. So this is happiness, the happiest card in the deck. And this is joy and celebration. There's two cards about joy. So you want to head towards what brings you happiness. And then here we have the Two of Pentacles. There's the Two of Pentacles. Trying to juggle. What brings you happiness? Let's see what's under here. Five of Wands. That's a bit of competition. All right, so what does Aquarius need to release from the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands? The Six of Cups. So releasing childhood. So this is nostalgia or things about your childhood. So releasing someone or pain, emotions from your past. Releasing it and letting it go. What's under the deck? The Devil. So there's communication, there's juggling, and there's someone from your past, and that's an addiction. So if you're someone who talks to all your exes, and you can't release that, and you're always trying to have communication, you need to release that. If you are someone who is like here, it looks like her pentacles is a bag. A lot of times we can carry the baggage from our past and bring it into our future, and that stunts things. You know, we need to release that in order to allow new shit to come in. So if we have addictions, you know, we've got this devil energy. If there are things that habits or addictions, or just being jaded in the pain from our childhood that we need, for some of you, that can be needing to release that. The Eight of Wands is kind of the arrows of love, though. That is like communication and so that's why I was leaning more toward communicating with people from your past in that sense. Or maybe you need to communicate. Some of you maybe need to have a heart-to-heart communication with some, we have, this could be, we have the heart here. We have, our elders, and kind of like traveling and things like that. So maybe there needs to be a heart-to-heart with, forgiving a parent or forgiving a grandparent from something, releasing that, forgiving and releasing. Maybe we have a narcissist parent, we've got this devil energy under here. Okay. And I'm sure you know this, the forgiving and the releasing isn't for them. It's for you. Holding on to the pain is holding on to baggage that's weighing your future down. So it's not for them. It is ultimately for you. So there is either communication that needs to be had to release old childhood traumas, or maybe the communication between people from your past needs to stop. For some of you, it's going to definitely resonate different for a lot of you. So, all right, confusion for Aquarius. Why are they clouded on manifesting here? So we have the Ten of Pentacles that wanted to come out in reverse. This is our legacy. This is what we're doing all this for. We are trying to build a legacy. We are trying to build financial stability, a happy home. Ten of Pentacles is where it's at. That's what everybody manifests. The Ten of Pentacles not only has your kids and your family and your loved ones, so you're not alone, but then you also have the money. The Ten of Cups doesn't have anything to do with money. That is just your happily ever after. You have your happy family. You have a lot of love. But the Ten of Pentacles is all that, and pentacles and money. This is coming out in reverse. So something's off here. Six of Pentacles. Okay. So the Six of Pentacles is the charity card. It is equal give and take. It's knowing when to accept help from others when you need it. And when you have overflow, you give from your overflow. You don't give from what you only have. If you only have this certain amount, and that, you don't give from that, because then you're hindering yourself. And this is a balanced card. It's a 6. It's equal give and take. So there's an imbalance here that is causing some upset with the finances. I don't know if you're trying to help someone and you're putting yourself in a financial bind by doing that, or if there is help out there, but you are not. Either way, this is the card that came out. This is the card that came under the deck. So this is in regards to an equal give and take. Something is not equal. And so we are having a bit of a pentacle moment there for that finance. So I might pull another one on that one in a moment too. So for trusting the instincts, yes, you want to trust in what makes you happy. If there's an offer being made, if this offer that is being made is your heart's desire, then trust your instincts on that and take that. Magician. Confusion. Okay, so the magician, the shadow side of magician is manipulation. And manipulation causes confusion. So something is off. Something's not equal. There's something not equal there. And what we want is that equal give and take. So let's try to figure that out here. All right. Let's do the soulmate. So this can be someone from your soul family. This can be a soulmate friend. And this can be a soulmate lover. This is going to be the zodiac or energy of a soulmate for Aquarius. Scorpio. All right. So the energy, if you are not associated with a Scorpio, it doesn't have to be a Scorpio. It can be somebody that is embodying the energy of a Scorpio. Their energy is very powerful. They're very wise, very self-reliant. They can be dominant. And a bit of a shadow side for this energy is they can be secretive. So if that resonates for you, they could be embodying that energy of a Scorpio, or it is very much a Scorpio. So how do others perceive you? I'm going to go ahead and put this in case they perceive you as a Scorpio, Aquarius. Aries. So the ram. All right, being a bit fiery there. So Aries is very assertive, very independent, sometimes impulsive, but brave. Aries hates to be restricted. So that definitely sounds like the Aquarians I know, hating to be restricted there. So let's see. Let's put Scorpio back over here. And then we have passion and romance, and we have sexuality and passion for that. And then we have kind of like travel, and some of you very well could be traveling home to see your loved ones or your elders, and some of you could very well be traveling for a passionate romance. Let's go ahead and clarify the Lenormand for Aquarius. So I'm basically clarifying the charm casting that we did earlier. And I think I might want to figure this out a little bit more. Okay. Is that the tower? What is that? Is that the tower? Yes, that is the tower. So the tower is different in Lenormand than it is in tarot. So this is in regards to your structure. The tower is like the authority or the government, a big corporation. Can also represent your status and your ego, being isolated and protected. Interesting. So I would say this is like the security and the protection for those of you that are in this situation where you're needing to release childhood pains and traumas and have that conversation of forgiveness. You know, if this was somebody that was very powerful, like a parent, you know, an elder, that would be clarifying that. And then for let's see. It's this is basically representing a secure structure. This is meaning security and protection. So this is actually where all the members, the tribe members would flock to for, you know, it's like they're flocking to that castle there because they will be protected behind the walls. Sorry, I don't even have this in. So you might be traveling to someone that makes you feel safe and protected, or you're going home, that sort of thing. What is under the deck on this? Did I even look? Ooh, the scythe. So that again would have to do with that like basically whatever the negative childhood memories are that are affecting your future that you need to cut out, that's what this would be. So, gosh. It's literally meaning like cutting out the pain. And this talks about, I have my little book here. This is from the Celtic Lenormand. That's what these cards are. It talks about in order to bring in the harvest, the grain must be cut. And that's kind of what the Two of Pentacles means to me, in the sense of, yeah, I'm juggling the shit, but in order to like kind of progress or get moving or get something in that's new, I need to set this down or cut this one out so I have a free hand. It says, likewise, in your life, you sometimes have to face a drastic change that interrupts your peaceful existence. That might be due to surgery, a termination or separation, or more cheerfully, if you make the cut in an exam, finishing a period of study and harvesting your qualification. So this, for some of you, it might be a loved one is having an actual surgery. So this might be represent what, the hospital. All right. So this here, I feel like I think I've covered this pile enough. Instinct, yes, you definitely want to go toward an offer that is your heart's desire, what brings you happiness. This is talking about trying to balance in time for celebrating with loved ones, even if you feel like being an introvert, I guess. I did want to clarify that Four of Cups card, and it is right. Nope, that's not it. Here it is, right here. I want to get the energy and clarify that for this deck, or for this reading. I'm going to put it over here. So I think I want to pull a card. I'm actually going to get a whole new deck in case the same card wants to come out. I want to pull a card for this, and this. Wow, and we're at 40 minutes. Maybe I will renewal. That was pretty clear. This could be someone is manipulating. So I'm just going to pull. We got this Four of Cups that came out kind of underneath everything there, and I want to know what that Four of Cups energy is pointing to. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Tell me the energy of this Four of Cups. Tower. And Five of Pentacles. So this is feeling out in the cold. And sometimes we put ourselves out in the cold. Like we don't want to be, like what I was saying before, where we're just wanting to be alone. We don't want to be, you know. But it is financial loss, being ghosted by someone, that sort of thing. This something abrupt happened. A tower moment is something completely unexpected. Took you off guard, whatever I'm trying to say. Completely shook what you thought was, you know, you're kind of in this is I feel like you're thinking and you're feeling like, I didn't think my life was going to be this way. Like, what the hell do I, you know, you're not even, this is almost like something's big happened and you're not even sure what to think. So how can you really be around people and fake like you're happy almost, is the energy that I'm getting from that. So you're literally putting yourself in the cold because you're not wanting to really face people, because you don't want to talk about what happened, is what I'm, I guess, wanting to say. I think I'm going to leave it there. Okay, so if this did not resonate, check your other signs. If you did get something from this, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time.